What's up guys, OP Silver here, and welcome to the commentary of the Speedpaint that I made for Sonic Superstars. If you're wondering why there's a shorts version of this, that's because I'm conducting an experiment to see what gets me more views and whatnot. I was originally going to upload this yesterday, but this took me all day to do. I wanted to put modern Sonic in as classic Sonic because I heard about like the modern skins being in Sonic Superstars and whatnot. I haven't heard much about it, so I just decided, hey, why not put modern Sonic in the classic Sonic game? I thought that would be pretty damn good. I'm pretty hyped for Sonic Superstars to release, despite me not owning a console or anything to play this game on with. But I have played the classics and a lot of that good stuff. Like, I played a lot of the Sonic mobile games and Sonic Battle on the Game Boy Advance. That Sonic Battle is probably one of my favorite games that I played on. And out of the classic Sonic games, at least from what I played, because Sonic 3 and Knuckles isn't on mobile, I'm not sure if they're ever going to do that, but basically what I'm trying to say is that Sonic CD is probably my favorite to play on the mobile, because I'm a sucker for time traveling stuff. Just anything to do with time at all, it's just my thing. I even like the Sonic CD special stages, in my opinion. They're probably my favorite of all the Sonic games. I'm pretty bad at the half pipe myself. I tried practicing on it, but I think I would fail around the 5th special stage all the time. It's probably a skill issue. As for this first Sonic game, I am just like, what the fuck? Like, I know this is gonna sound like another skill issue, but I'm pretty bad at finding the emeralds, so I just go straight to the goal and just give up. But despite the difficulty, I still enjoy them. I'm not gonna call them bad because I'm stupid at playing them. I even played Sonic 4, like, it was the episode 2 one because it was for free. Yeah, that one sucked because of the physics. I'm not calling skill issue on that. I feel like everyone would agree with me on this. Like, I could barely even control Sonic and Tails when they start flying because I don't know what it is. Like, the controls feel stiff. I did hear episode 1 of Sonic 4 was just as bad, so I'm not even gonna try that out. Anyway, on to Sonic Superstars. I'm really glad that they're actually doing co-op. I feel like a Sonic game really needed that. I'm not sure how they're gonna do it, like do split screen or do it online. I haven't even heard much about the 4-player co-op, but either way, I think it'll be fun. When I was watching the trailer, I noticed Knack the Weasel, and he's like a really classic character as in the 16-bit games. I'm really glad they're reintroducing him once more. Everyone is talking about like the missing character on the title screen because Tails is facing towards them, and a lot of people are like thinking, oh, it's Shadow, it's Shadow. I'm like, no, that makes no damn sense. I think it's gonna be Knack the Weasel. That would make the most sense out of all of them. Don't get me wrong, classic Shadow sounds cool, but it wouldn't make sense in the Sonic timeline. Another character that I think might be close to playable is Metal Sonic, but that's a stretch because we haven't even seen him in the trailer. If they put him in the game as a boss fight, cool, but they'll most likely not make him a playable character, which I'll be fine with. I'm fine with Knack the Weasel. I also appreciate the Chaos Emeralds being mechanics in this game. I feel like that's a really good thing of like expanding the Chaos Emeralds. It's more of a reward for you once you start collecting them. Like, I can't wait to see what abilities you can do with the Chaos Emeralds. It sounds a lot of fun. And sorry if I stutter a lot, that's like a tendency of mine, but I hope it's not too distracting. Anyways, talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. I honestly can't wait for the Sonic Frontiers story update for Update 3. Especially when you can play as the other Sonic characters that appear in Sonic Frontiers, like Tails, Amy, and Knuckles. Because of what I know in the modern Sonic games, it's been a while since we got to play as other Sonic characters. From what I also heard, they're also gonna remake the final boss. Take that with a grain of salt, it's just from what I heard. And if that's so, then I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with it. Because when I watched the final boss from YouTube, I was like, oh, this is pretty lame. It looked like it played like Galaga. And I also heard of the script for some reason being in the files of Update 2, which is pretty embarrassing. I didn't hear much of it because I didn't want to get spoiled. I know of the beginning part, but even then I forgot about it. I know it's like a rewrite of like the final island, I think. But other than that, that's all I know. I'm OP Silver, and signing off.